Washington is giving the world a choice: do business with America or with North Korea, but not both. That was the message from Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin had for global financial institutions as he announced new sanctions. South Korea has welcomed the move. Kim Mok-yeon has more.
On Thursday, the U.S. Treasury Secretary said that no bank in any country should be used to facilitate North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's destructive behavior. Steven Mnuchin made the remarks to reporters while announcing a fresh set of U.S. sanctions against Pyongyang. In particular, he said global banks must take a crucial choice.
Foreign financial institutions are now on notice that going forward, they can choose to do business with the United States or with North Korea, but not both.
His comments are being seen as an ultimatum to those institutions that were not subject to the previous sanctions. The latest U.S. sanctions include asset freezes on individuals and the suspension of corresponding account access in the United States for banks who work with North Korea. The remarks are based on President Trump's executive order that grants the Treasury Department additional authority aimed at helping to cut off international trade and financing used by the regime.
Our new executive order will cut off sources of revenue that fund North Korea's efforts to develop the deadliest weapons known to humankind.
One of the gists of the order is banning vessels and aircraft that have visited North Korea or engaged in a ship-to-ship transfer with a ship that has visited North Korea in the last 6 months from visiting the U.S. for 180 days. Seoul's foreign ministry welcomed Washington's new set of sanctions, saying the latest executive order is expected to add to joint efforts by the two allies and the international community to bring North Korea onto the path of denuclearization. Meanwhile, in brief public remarks ahead of the trilateral summit with South Korea and Japan, President Trump heaped praise on Chinese President Xi Jinping. He said President Xi has ordered Chinese banks to cease conducting business with North Korean entities, saying the move was very bold and somewhat unexpected. U.S. officials acknowledged that, like other sanctions, the fresh batch of measures may not deter North Korea, but it's aimed at slowing the country down. Kim Mok-yeon, Arirang News.